This is the Dallas Morning News. It's Tuesday, March 4th. Waking up to a few strong thunderstorms in the area this morning. It will be a bit windy today, and there's also a chance of an isolated tornado along with some hail. The high will be 73, breezy and cooler this evening with a low of 45. Here are today's headlines. On Monday, police said they had not made any arrests in connection with a fight that led to a stampede at a national cheerleading competition over the weekend, but the investigation is still ongoing. Officers responded about 1 p.m. Saturday to reports of an active shooter at the downtown Dallas Convention Center, where the NCAA All-Star National Championship was being held. It was determined a fight broke out between two people, which led to multiple poles being knocked down. The loud noise caused panic, and people rushed outside in a stampede. Law enforcement officials said the fight was between two adults. As of Monday afternoon, it was still unclear what led to the argument. At least 10 people were injured in the confusion. Jason Evans, a Dallas Fire Rescue spokesperson, said that they were taken to hospitals with injuries deemed non-life-threatening, ranging from bruises and scrapes to extremity fractures. Police officials also reaffirmed Monday in a written statement that they have found no evidence of a shooting, but are continuing to review video footage. In other news, a Texas health official is warning against measles parties as an outbreak grows in West Texas, resulting in the death of at least one unvaccinated school-aged child. In a press briefing Friday, Dr. Ron Cook, Chief Health Officer for the Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center in Lubbock, urged families to avoid such gatherings and instead get vaccinated. Cook said, "We cannot predict who is going to do poorly with measles, be hospitalized, potentially get pneumonia or encephalitis, or potentially pass away from this. It's a foolish thing to have measles parties." It is not known if measles parties are actually popping up in West Texas. Asked for more information, Cook said, "It's mostly been social media talk." Measles parties echo chickenpox parties from decades ago, when people would deliberately expose themselves or others to someone with a confirmed case in an attempt to spread the virus in a controlled environment. Next up, the city of Dallas has received a key document in the effort to keep the downtown Neiman Marcus store open as it looks to meet with the company owner. On Monday, the city secured the deed for the property of Slaughter Partners, a landlord that had held the ground underneath the store. As of Thursday evening, Saks said it still plans to close the historic downtown department store. The move comes after the luxury retailer said last week it has not received any documentation regarding an agreement between Slaughter Partners and the City of Dallas, and how this new agreement would affect the property, its other owners, and the store's ability to operate. And Dallas City Council member Carolyn King Arnold filed an emergency petition with the state appeals court on Monday, seeking a spot on the May 3rd election ballot, despite already being deemed term-limited by the city. In her petition, Arnold says a city charter amendment approved by voters in November that sets stricter term limits on elected officials should not apply to her because the new rules do not say they cover past and current council members. Since Arnold has not served any terms since the charter amendment passed, she argues that the city secretary has a legal ministerial duty to put the incumbent on the ballot. Thanks for listening. For more on today's stories and the latest breaking news, visit dallasnews.com. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more from the Dallas Morning News.